If this mic works, let me get a Guinness. Hey, move it up. We're not a mosh band, we're a punk rock band. We're a sing-along band. You can bring it in. We're just here for a good time, not for a long time. Come on. Bring it up. Keep coming. 5 feet is not going to make a difference. Bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah, bring it in, baby. Bring it up. How you guys feeling that? You feel good? Feel good, look good, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. I got my sunglasses at night so I can't be a skinhead. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in town. Guess who just got back today? The you, Blackwater, for doing the show with us tonight. And every time we will ever come here. Alright. I know it's cold on the outside. If they're cold, bring them in. You know what I mean? I know it's cold out there, but inside here right now, it's summertime. We're hanging out with all of our friends. We're doing whatever the fuck we want. Let me hear it. Jump up and down. Everybody, let's jump, jump, jump. This song's called Summer Night. Out there. This goes out to my new friend Jackie. Jackie, come start it out with me. Come on, Jackie. Give it up for Jackie, everybody. Jackie's an old school punk rocker. She got shown our music and she came here, have a good time with all of us tonight. You ready to go? I think about you all the time, every night and every day. There you go, Jackie. Go over there. Oh, better run for it. I love you so much that it hurts. All the things I shouldn't do. Can you put it back on? Glue it? Uh-oh. The railing came off over here. I know. Hey, I'll pay for it, don't worry. That was my bad, I know, I got you. I'll stay here late and fix it, whatever you want.
They're tearing it down, you're fine.
Hey, oh, never mind, fuck it. All right, listen, give it up to this place for having these kind of shows and welcoming everybody. It's not often you go to a place of business or something with such a big name that represents something so important like Free Palestine, that represents anti-racism, represents anti-homophobia. This is a very special place. For the, I'm not going to say older because this is my age range, but for the middle heads who got to see it and might not ever see it again, and for the young kids that want to, this is a song by Title Fight called Shed. Surprised how many Germans didn't scream as loud as you. This song's called Food Party! Why do you shut your mouth? There's a difference in following the rules. Side of the road. Give me that. listen, that last song for the younger generation is by a band called The Rival Mob. If you've never heard of them, that's okay. Go home tonight and check out every single song they've ever written as a banger. That is what hardcore music is right there. All right. This is usually the point in the night where I ask anybody in this room who's been depressed, but I just had to experience the cold in Leeds for a week, so it's me. It's pretty crazy when you come to Ireland and it's warmer than Leeds, the UK. But unfortunately, it does not just affect me because I'm in Leeds with the weather. If you look to your left and look to your right, everybody in this room has suffered from some kind of depression. I can tell you that 100% for a fact. Doesn't matter how well put somebody is. Doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, who your friends are, who your parents are. Depression happens to each and every one of us. We are a community of people who are here to help each other out if we see fit. Sometimes we're always not in the right mindset to help everybody out, and that's fine. You give leeway, you give and take. But, leeway, you say leeway? Rest in peace, Eddie Sutton. Anyways, what I was saying was we're in a community of people that are supposed to help out. And sometimes I don't want to fucking help anybody out. I want to say fuck you. And that's fine. We can have our days to say fuck you. We don't have to be nice to everybody all the time. But there are people in this room, if you are suffering depression, who will take their time to talk to you about it. And before you decide to fucking kill yourself, I can promise you that nobody wants to come to your benefit show. So do yourself a favor. It's extremely hard. I'm not saying it's easy. Open up and talk to somebody about it. Any age, it doesn't matter if you're 80 years old or if you're 8 years old. This shit hits everybody, you know what I mean? For the ones in this room that have tried to kill themselves, I'm glad you didn't, and I'm glad you're here with us right now because this show, somehow, this show is even better than the last one. I did not think that that was going to be possible. This song is from me to you. It's called Feeling Depressed. Anybody in this room been going to shows for 3 years or less? Raise your hand. Totally fine. Don't be ashamed. We gotta start somewhere. Anybody been coming 2 years or less? That's okay, keep coming back. It's the only way you can get to being here for 10 fucking years. Not everybody comes out of the womb knowing everything, but I'll give you some advice that I wish somebody would have told me. When I was a kid, I saw a lot of people into older band t-shirts. I necessarily wouldn't even listen to the fucking band. I'd just see people that I thought were cool wearing the t-shirt. So I would get it. I would hardly even know the band. Why? Because I wanted to be like that person. When I was younger, all the people that I was most influenced by were all the people that kicked the shit out of everybody. And I wanted to be like those guys. So I tried to kick the shit out of everybody. The point I'm trying to make is hardcore is the one place in the world that you can just be yourself. You don't have to be like anybody else. You don't have to be like these guys that are kicking the shit out of people. You don't have to wear the cool band's t-shirt. If you don't know the songs, it's fucking fine. This is one of the only places you can be accepted for the person that you are. So before you think about any of that shit or try to impress anybody, people like you for who you are. They don't give a shit about who you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to figure out early, because if not, you can put yourself in the wrong place and make some enemies. Number 2, for all the young kids out there who have been coming to shows, I have some advice. Just because you cut your hair once does not make you a barber. Just because you've been coming to shows for 2 or 3 years does not mean you know the history of a thing that's existed for 40, 50, 60 plus years and the nuances of it. I understand you're passionate, you're young. That's very important. That's how we get shit done. But you need to be studied about your thing. You need to learn who's here, while they're here, why the older people are doing things the way they are. Maybe it's for a reason. You know what I mean? So maybe type a little less and listen a little more. It's okay. I want you to have your opinion, but just go about it the right way. Talk to people. You don't need to talk shit about everybody. You know what I mean? Go talk to those people. They'll talk to you. Number 2, older people in the room. It's very weird, this scene right now. Not in a bad way, but there's a lot of crossover happening because of TikTok, or because, you know, Tsunami takes out bands like us, or Peeling Flesh is playing with fucking, you know, Painted Truth. All awesome bands. All awesome bands. But there can be a lot of confusion for the older guys, because it didn't used to be like that. If you were hardcore, you were this. If you were this, you were this, right? But things are mixing, and that train has left the building. It's not like that anymore. We're cross-pollinating, baby. Everybody likes everything, and it's not, no one's ashamed of it anymore, and that's fine. So for the older people, I hear people say they don't understand what kids are into these days, maybe this or that. They don't understand how, you know, this kid's only been a fucking skinhead for 2 years or whatever. It's like, you know, I get where you're coming from, but that's old school. The youth rules the future. Whatever we decide happens next. So it's your job as an older person to make sure this person doesn't turn into a shitbag or a fucking idiot or an elitist or anything like that. I know it takes time and it sucks. I don't want to fucking babysit anybody either. But to preserve this thing we have and make it amazing, we got to teach some lessons to the younger kids the right way. It's very important. For all the people in here, I'll tell you right now what hardcore is. It's about dancing. It's about singing, and it's about being fucked up. This song is called Poser Disposer. You say you like the music and give it to people. You leave it behind. I don't want to hear it. Maybe don't you think your personality? I don't come around to make empty friends. When I come here, shut your poser down. Join the shadow. Then when it's over, pressing me like it's not about fantasy all the time. It's about digits singing being fucked up. It's been years to get around. Now you got a meeting. Good and shit tight. Let it with the crowd. Time to pull your card. Yo, Dublin! Pack their fucking bags! people didn't hear about us before we played here last time and have heard about us afterwards? Show of hands. All right, turns out touring works, I guess. Thank you, all the new people, for coming out. If some of you don't know, we were here about 8 months ago for the first time ever. I will continue to come back here all the time. I honestly love this fucking place. I love the people. Hopefully the more we come here, the more bands decide to come here. We got anybody in the crowd partying tonight or what? Who's drinking? Raise your hand. Who's partying tonight? All right, we'll have a couple on me because at midnight I'll be 8 months sober straight, bitches. I'll never preach to you about partying. I'll be in the room while you have a nice bag of cocaine until 5 in the morning. I enjoy a nice party. I just realized that once I have a sip of Budweiser, I don't go to sleep for 5 days, so it's not conducive to my lifestyle. But more power to you. We got any sober people in the room? Anybody? Anybody? Let's go. All right. Well, this next song goes out to all the sober people. Yep, give it up to the sober people. Goes out to all the drug addicts and alcoholics. Irish shit. And it goes out to the band Poser. That band's fucking badass. This song is about how much I love drugs and alcohol. It's called Love Song. Bring it up! Bring it up! This is a sing-along! Come sing along! Bring it up! Bring it up! Bring it up! Woo! It's up! To set the world on fire, I just want to start a flame in your heart. All right, I got one more point to make. Has anybody in their life been bullied in this room? Had something done to them they didn't want to be done to them? All right, well, check this out. I'm gonna prove something that works. About a week ago, I punched somebody in the mouth because they would not stop grabbing onto my head. Do you know about this? No, it's okay. It was just a mistake. But you know what happened? Once I punched them in the face back, almost nobody has done it since. So it just goes to show you, nobody once punched in the mouth. And all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. That's how I feel about when I'm doing drugs. And the bag runs out, I'm like, no, no. All right, this last song is for everybody in Southern Ireland. This song is called Like a Tree! center. One last time. Listen up, we got a show-specific shirt in the back for 20 euros. Whatever's not gone at the end of the night, I'm giving to homeless people in the morning. So if you want one, get one now. We're Haywire from Boston! Thank you very much!